Put you guys up here. All right. Hello, class. Welcome. Thank you to everyone who is here. Hola, everyone. Thank you for everyone who's joining and has come to class today, as well as thank you so much for everyone out there who's part of the Facebook and YouTube channel that's joining us as well. We're going Facebook Live today. Today, we're going to cover a couple things. We're going to cover some informal conversation in Spanish. We're going to talk about how to talk to friends and some questions that we can just use to bring ourselves to talk to people and kind of start conversations with strangers and fun people and, you know, just get to be able to know new people through Spanish. All right. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and ask if everyone is okay with being highlighted, which means that you'll be able to be seen by the class as well as the participants on Facebook. Is that okay with you? Yes? Give me a thumbs up on your screen if you feel okay with that. Okay, great, great. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm just really glad that we get to have a chance to have our Facebook Live platform be used as well. It's really cool to have this ability to have a class where everyone gets to be together and create a community, building Spanish neighbors and being able to talk to one another in Spanish and, you know, even forming pen pals and things like that. So let's go ahead and keep going here, guys. So we're going to start off with a couple questions. And what I'm going to have you guys do is I'm going to highlight Michelle and Jared. Okay. Michelle and Jared, how are you guys doing?
Hola.
Good.
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien, muy bien. All right, Jared, I'm going to go ahead and I'll highlight you here, my friend. So I'm going to go ahead and talk directly to Michelle. So Michelle, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, you're good?
I'm
It's good to see you.
nervous.
You're nervous? Why are you nervous?
I'm nervous for the class. I've never been on the class before.
Well, welcome. Yes, this is your first time here with Take Lessons Live. I'm really glad to have you. So I'm really glad to have you here. So let's go ahead and ask a couple questions with each other. But first, could you tell me what your experience with Spanish is and what you'd hope to gain from this class?
My experience with Spanish is like 5% because I want to learn how to read and write in Spanish, and I only know how to write and read a little bit, so
Gotcha.
I'm a beginner for that.
Okay, no problem. So we're going to discuss some questions to talk about today so we can get better at Spanish, all right?
Okay.
All right. All right. Hello, Katie. How are you? Would you mind if I highlighted you? All right. Thank you so much. Katie, can you tell us what your experience with Spanish is and what you hope to gain from this class?
Sure. I took some Spanish in college, but I'm really out of practice, so I figured I'd hop in and just get practice speaking out loud because I never get to talk with anyone in Spanish.
Oh, that is awesome. And that's what this platform is all about, to be able to connect with people and be able to talk and practice, right? Yeah. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Katie, for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to come back to you in just a little bit. All right. Hello, Craig. Hello, Craig. How are you doing? All right. Would you mind if I highlighted you? That's fine. All right, my friend. How are you doing, Craig? Could you please tell us what your experience with Spanish is and then what you hope to gain from this class?
All right, well, I'm about intermediate level. I actually use Spanish for my job, as well as I interact in Spanish a lot. So it's really just to become as fluent as possible.
Great. And what do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what do you do for a job?
Well, I'm in the medical profession.
Oh, wow. That's really funny. I just taught a medical healthcare class not too long ago today. So that would have been a really cool class for you. I hope I could teach it again so you could be in it that time.
No problem. I actually think I was supposed to be in it, but you just missed it.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Well, I'm glad to have you in this class, and we're going to go ahead and get started now with all our questioning, okay?
Sounds
All
good.
right. With all our awesome questions to start conversations. So what we're going to do today, first of all, we're going to go through the 20 most common questions that can be asked to start conversation and get it going with someone you've maybe never met before, or maybe just a friend. You just want to talk to them, ask them about their day. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to go directly to people individually as we go ahead, okay? So first, let me go ahead and say these questions, and then you're going to repeat them after me, and then I'll tell you what they mean, all right? All right, so the first one is, ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Yeah, very good. Yes, and that is, ¿Cómo te llamas? Is an informal way to say, what is your name? And this class is going to focus all on the informal way of speaking. So we're not going to focus on the formal, which the formal for that question would be, ¿Cómo te llama usted? O ¿Cómo se llama usted? ¿Cómo se llama usted? Yeah, that would be the formal way of speaking. But in this class specifically, we're going to focus on the informal way of speaking. Okay? Great. Great. So this would be a way you would refer to. In fact, let me really quickly address the difference between formality and informality. So in Spanish, we have two different types of conjugations just based on the level of respect we have for a person. If it's a person that we have respect for, as in, yes, Michelle, I'll get to you right in just a little bit, okay? I'm just going to get through this, and then I'll get to your question, okay? All right, so if it's a level of formality where it's someone you respect very highly, or someone official, or even someone who's older than you that you need to show respect to, because in the Mexican or Spanish culture, there are a lot of people who refer to their elders as usted, and just a lot of respect in the culture itself. Okay, and then we also have tú, which is the informal way of speaking. And in fact, if you have someone who wants to speak to you formally, and then you're feeling kind of weird or awkward about getting talked to formally, you can say the words tuteame, tuteame, okay? Tuteame. Tuteame. And that would be, hey, can you please speak to me in the informal tú instead of es usted? Because that would help a lot. And you could just say, hey, no hay problema, por favor, tuteame. And they would, yeah, tuteame. And that would tell them, hey, I'm comfortable with you. Just talk to me in the informal way, and that's all right by me, okay? All right, Michelle. Now I'm going to go ahead and answer your question. Michelle, I'm going to highlight you here. Go ahead and ask your question.
I know how to speak Spanish. I'm just kind of shy, like, and I just feel like I'm like shy because I'm not used to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a little bit intense, isn't it, to have a bunch of people around you? And it's okay though. We're all learning. We're all learners. Even myself as a professional teacher, I'm still learning. There's some words that I have no idea how to say, and it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to like speak and even mispronounce things. But I think it's cool to have you here, so that we can all be helped by each other's knowledge. Because if you already know how to speak Spanish, then I really need you here. Okay.
Also, I have another question. I can't really see you.
You can't see me? How
No,
about now?
I can't see you. No.
Okay. Maybe that's a technical issue. Let me try this and see if it helps, okay?
Okay.
My camera. Did that help?
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad that helped. All right. Let's keep moving on, okay? Thank you so much,
Okay.
Michelle. All right. All right. So we're going to keep moving here. And let's go ahead and keep going with the questions. So like I said, I'm going to focus on the informal. So if you have any questions about the formal side, just let me know at the end of class, all right? All right, here we go. The next question is, ¿de dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? Great. Perfect. Yes, just repeat right after me. And that question is, where are you from? Where are you from? Okay. Let's go to the next one. ¿Tienes hermanos o hermanas? ¿Tienes hermanos o hermanas? Okay. And here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys so you can see the questions that I'm going through, okay? That way you guys could see them in front of you. All right, here we go. So here you see the questions that we're getting asked. Okay, so here's this one. And I changed it just a little bit because it asks two separate questions, but you can ask it all in the same question. ¿Tienes hermanos o hermanas? And it says, I'm sorry, this one's the formal way. So this one right here is just the informal way. And you can ask it, do you have brothers or sisters? ¿Tienes hermanos o hermanas? Okay, so can we try that one more time? Perfect. Perfect. And this is, do you have brothers or sisters? Okay. All right. Next question here is, ¿qué te gusta hacer? Very good. Very good. ¿Qué te gusta hacer? Muy bien. Muy bien. And que here, the what do you like to do? Is kind of like there's a tense, there's an inflection on all of these words, but now there's an inflection in this whole sentence. And the one that's most important is this one right here. So we'd say, ¿qué te gusta hacer? And that's really the most important word of the phrase, okay? So one more time, ¿qué te gusta hacer? Muy bien. Muy bien. Okay? We're going to keep moving here. ¿Qué deportes te gusta ver? Muy bien. Excelente. Okay, how about everyone say this one more time? ¿Qué deportes te gusta ver? What sports do you like to watch? That's the question we're getting asked there. And you could see right here the translation on the side in parentheses for all the, I'm sorry, not parentheses, but yeah, parentheses, brackets. All right. All right, very good. We're going to keep going here and keep track of these. What I'll do is when we're talking to each other, I'll have these up so you guys can have ideas on what to talk about, okay? All right. Next one here is, ¿cuál es tu restaurante favorito? Muy bien, muy bien. One more time. ¿Cuál es tu restaurante favorito? All right. Michelle has a question. So I'm going to go ahead and go back here one more time. You guys are going to get Inception. And I'm going to go ahead and answer Michelle's question. Go ahead, Michelle.
Do we have homework at the end of class?
You will. I'll assign something for you guys to have at the end of class.
When is it going to be due?
It's not due. It's all on you because
Okay.
I do my classes Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and you can turn your homework into me, and I will correct it and send it back to you on my email. All right? I'll have it for you. Yeah. Okay? All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. I like these questions a lot. All right? All right. We're going to go right back to Inception. Here we go. Right there for a second, and we're back. So we just did, ¿cuál es tu restaurante favorito? What is your favorite restaurant? Let's go ahead and ask, what is your favorite book? Or what book did you just finish reading? Okay. It's, ¿qué libro acabas de leer? Okay. ¿Qué libro acabas de leer? Good. Good stuff. Okay. And this one is, ¿qué película viste recientemente? ¿Qué película viste recientemente? Very good, very good. And okay, we're going to keep going here. Yes, that's exactly right. What movie did you go see recently? Or what film did you go see recently? And now, the cool thing about all these questions that we're talking about, let me just address this really quickly. The cool thing about all these questions is that they all have a structure to them. And you can ask different questions using the same structure. ¿Cómo te llamas? Is very singular structure. So this one's pretty singular. But ¿de dónde eres? ¿Tienes hermanos, hermanas? These ones down here, ¿qué deportes te gusta ver? You could take out deportes and you could talk about something else. ¿Qué películas te gustan ver? ¿Qué revistas te gusta leer? So you could combine some of these other sentences together to make some new sentences. Like leer is to read, so, and gusta is to like. So if you say, ¿qué libro te gusta leer? So you could say, what books do you like to read? And me personally, I love Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter is a really fun book. Okay. So, okay, we have one more question. I'm going to go back here. And Michelle, we're going to go ahead and answer one more question. But until then, once we do that, I'm gonna limit your questions. We won't have any more questions until after, unless it's really pressing. Okay, go ahead and ask your question.
Like every time you have bad connection, I can't see you. So how am I going to be able to see you if I can't even see you?
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we'll have someone help you out. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. I'm gonna have someone help you out. Who's gonna be able to help you out with the internet connection. All right.
Well, your internet connection.
All right. All right, guys. We're gonna keep going here, right here. All right. Everyone else can see me all right? All right. Thank you. All right, we're going to keep going here and do a little bit of inception here. All right. You could see yourself. You were waving at yourself. I like that. All right. So we have this next question right here. ¿Cuándo empezaste a aprender español? When did you start learning how to speak Spanish? So let's all say that one together. ¿Cuándo empezaste a aprender español? Very good. Very good. Let's try that one more time. ¿Cuándo empezaste a aprender español? Very good. Very good. So what I did there was I slowed down a little bit because this word right here in particular, a aprender, in Spanish, we combine letters that allied into each other, especially if they're two A's or two O's or two E's, we combine them to one sound. So that's why a lot of times when you hear Spanish speakers speak, it sounds like they're just combining everything, and it just sounds like, oh, it's all crashing into itself. So, ¿cuándo empezaste a aprender español? One more time. Okay. Very good. Go ahead and try it one more time. Excelente. Everyone got that one that time. I'm really glad. Okay. Let's keep going here. ¿Qué otros idiomas hablas? Very good. Very good. And what does this one mean? It means, what other languages do you speak? Does anyone else speak any other languages besides Spanish and English? I hear someone speaks just more Spanish. All right. So, ¿qué otros idiomas hablas? Myself, I speak Italian. I like to speak other languages. I'm trying to learn French on this platform as well. I really like the teaching. All right. Oui. All right, let's keep going. Number 11. ¿Te gusta bailar? Let me go ahead and ask you guys personally. Let me ask this of you guys. Let's get Craig and Katie on here, and I'm gonna ask you guys: do you like to dance? ¿Te gusta bailar? Let's get Craig's answer first. Craig, do you like to dance? ¿Te gusta bailar?
Yeah, sí.
See? Okay. Now the way you would answer this would be, you could use the same question back, and you could say, sí, me gusta bailar.
Sí, me gusta bailar.
Excelente, excelente. Katie, ¿te gusta bailar también?
Sí, me gusta bailar, pero no puedo.
El dedito, ¿sí? Me gusta bailar, pero no puedo. Yo también tengo dos pies izquierdos. I have 2 left feet. All right, muy bien, muy bien. Do you guys mind if I keep you highlighted so everyone can hear you answer the questions? Excellent. All right, let's keep going back. We'll go back to Inception, and here we go. So we already had Te gusta bailar, and right next to it is the formal. And at the very end of class, I'll include the link to this little bit here that we have from Take Lessons, the blog, and it'll help you guys to just remember those questions, okay? All right. So, ¿a dónde has viajado recientemente? There's that word again, recientemente, which means recently, okay? ¿A dónde has viajado recientemente?
¿A dónde has viajado recientemente?
Okay. And Katie, can you try that one? ¿A dónde has viajado recientemente?
¿A dónde has viajado recientemente?
Excelente. Excelente. And we'll go ahead and get you to try that one more time, Craig. Can you try that one more time? ¿A dónde has viajado recientemente?
¿A dónde has viajado recientemente?
Excelente, Craig. Excelente. Muchas gracias. Okay. So, and that means, where have you traveled recently? Now, one word that I really want you guys to pay attention to here is recientemente, because to have something recently is really important. When you're talking about recientemente, you can use that in any context, like, ¿qué comiste recientemente? What did you eat recently? ¿Qué hiciste recientemente? What did you do recently? You know, like, that word transcends just this one sentence. So take this word with you in your vocabulary, okay? All right, let's keep going here. We're going to have, ¿en qué trabajas?
¿En qué trabajas?
Muy bien, muy bien. ¿En qué trabajas? How about you, Craig?
¿En qué trabajas?
Muy bien, excelente, excelente. Y Craig, ¿en qué trabajas otra vez? What do you work in again?
Soy de médico.
Yo trabajo en medicina.
Sí.
Muy bien. Can you repeat it for me? You could say, yo trabajo en medicina.
Yo trabajo de medicina.
Okay, very good. And it's en instead of de. So, yo trabajo en medicina.
Yo trabajo en medicina.
Muy bien, excelente. Which, if you translate it directly, it's I work in medicine. which makes sense, but it's also kind of funny if you think about, like, I literally work inside a medicine cabinet or something like that. How about you, Katie? What do you work in? ¿En qué trabajas?
Yo trabajo en tecnología.
Excelente, excelente. Muy bien. Yo trabajo en, which means I work as or in, and tecnología, muy interesante. Technologies? You work in technologies, Katie? Katie? Hello. Oh, we got some internet connection there. Okay, no problem. So we're gonna get her back. Oh, she's back. Okay. Katie, you work in tecnología? You work in technologies?
Yes.
All right, how cool is that? All right, so we're gonna go back one more time. And inception status. All right, here we go. All right, so let's keep going. Oh, this is a question everyone needs to know. ¿Qué música prefieres? What music do you prefer? Can you guys both answer this question for me? Or sorry, not answer this question. Repeat it for me. Let's start with Craig this time. ¿Qué música prefieres?
¿Qué música prefieres?
Prefieres.
Prefieres.
Muy bien, muy bien. And how about you, Katie? ¿Qué música prefieres?
¿Qué música prefieres?
Excelente, excelente. So this one is prefieres. So go ahead and try that one more time, Craig. ¿Qué música prefieres?
¿Qué música prefieres?
Excelente, Craig. Mucho mejor. Much better. Okay, and that's what's your favorite music? So I'd like you guys to answer this question for me. And I want to see your faces when you answer this because I love music. And I think we lost Katie one more time, but that's okay. We're going to get her back as we keep going here. All right. ¿Qué música prefieres? Craig, what music do you like?
Prefiero rock.
Rock and roll?
Rock and roll, sí.
Ah, me gusta rock and roll. ¿Sí?
Sí.
Excelente, excelente. Prefiero rock and roll. ¿Y de qué tipo de rock and roll? Porque hay muchos.
Sí.
What type?
What type? I would say like more alternate.
Alternate rock and roll. I like that. ¿Qué es tu banda favorita?
¿Qué?
¿Qué es tu banda favorita? What's your favorite band?
Well, I like Linkin Park, Green Day. Me gusta Linkin Park, Green Day.
Muy bueno. ¿Tú y yo? Green
Sí.
Day, Linkin Park. ¿Tú y yo? Muy bien, muy bien.
Sí.
Excelente, excelente. Katie, ¿y qué es tu banda favorita?
Mi banda favorita es... No sé, me gusta todos tipos de música,
Ajá.
excepto country.
A muchos no le gustan country, a muchos no le gustan las rancheras, ¿sí? Es algo que a veces es muy difícil, ¿sí? Y tengo un comentario de Natalie de Facebook, dice, me gusta Beyoncé, y a mí también me gusta Beyoncé, ¿ok? All the single ladies. ¿Ok? Muy bien, excelente. ¿Ok? A mí, yo soy un profesor de música también. So I'm a teacher of music as well. And I love the classics. And by classics, I mean Mozart, Beethoven. But also I can dig some Frank Sinatra. I love like crooners and all that kind of music. Me encanta ese tipo de música.
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin. That's a deep cut right there. Aretha Franklin is, yeah. Qué lástima que acaba de pasar. She just passed away, yeah. But yes, excellent choices in music, everyone. And I see we got Lady Gaga too from Michelle. Hey, ra, 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 No sé si traduce, ¿no? Muy bien, excelente, Michelle. Muy bueno sabor en música. Very good taste in music, okay? Now let's keep going on the questions because we only got a couple more, and then we're going to go into a casual phone conversation with a friend or someone who we're trying to reach to get to a friend, okay? All right. We're going to keep going here. Boom, inception. All right. ¿Qué pasa en las noticias hoy? So, This question is one that we can ask of someone. Oh man, definitely in the United States, we're getting tons of news, right? Tons of crazy stuff. I mean, there was fires in California. There's like crazy things happening all over the world. So this question, ¿qué pasa en las noticias hoy? What I would say is this is a present way of saying what happened right now. But if you want to ask it about what happened in the past tense, like news at 4 p.m., which right now in San Diego, where I live, it's 4:28. And so you could change this A into an O and suddenly it matches the context. So let's go ahead and say, ¿qué pasó en las noticias de hoy? So let's go ahead and say it like that instead of pasa. ¿Qué pasó en las noticias de hoy?
¿Qué pasó en las noticias de hoy?
Excelente, Craig. How about you, Katie?
¿Qué pasó en las noticias de hoy?
Excelente, Katie. Muchas gracias por eso. And that is what happened in the news today. Yeah. What about you guys? What happened in your local news? Let me ask you, Katie. Is there anything crazy happening over there where you live?
Nada pasó en las noticias de hoy.
Ah, okay. Nada pasó, nada loco. Okay, bien.
Ni siquiera una cosa.
Ni siquiera una cosita, no. ¿Y qué tal contigo, Craig? ¿Algo pasó hoy en las noticias?
¿Qué?
Did something happen today in your news?
Sí. Hoy en la noticia tenemos una terremoto.
Terremoto.
Sí.
Ah,
Sí.
an earthquake.
Sí.
Sí. Hoy en nuestras noticias tuvimos un terremoto. Uy.
Sí.
¿Y qué tan fuerte fue el terremoto? How strong was it on the Richter scale? Dijeron, was it a 6 point or a 7 point or a 5 point?
6.9. It was like literally 7.
Wow.
Sí.
Wow. Qué fuerte, qué fuerte. Pues que te mantengas fuerte, ¿eh? Sí. Sí. Y Michelle, ¿tienes noticias tú? Do you have any news from where you're from? Yeah? What happened in the news today?
There was a earthquake in Venezuela.
Venezuela. ¿Eres de Venezuela, Michelle?
No, I'm half Cuban and half Colombian. I'm in Colombia right now.
Ah, qué bien, qué bien. Pues qué mal que fue un terremoto, pero qué bien que estás en Colombia, ¿sí? Excelente. Muchas gracias, Michelle. Thank you so much,
I also
Michelle.
have a question.
What's your question, Michelle?
How come you highlight Katie and not me? Like, I feel left out by that.
Okay, I'll highlight you. I'll make sure that you're highlighted. And I was just letting you deal with your connection problems with our person that was helping you out. So is it good now?
Yeah, it's good now. The Facebook representation is helping me, I guess.
Yeah, Facebook participant.
Yeah.
She's awesome. All right.
What's her name?
Her name is Facebook participant for now.
Okay.
Okay, great. All right, let's keep going here, okay? So what I'm going to do here, we still have Craig. I'm going to give you a little break, all right? And we're going to go ahead and have Michelle answer some of these questions, and then we'll get back to having you guys talk to each other, okay?
Okay.
All righty. So let's go ahead and finish these questions off with Michelle here, and then we're going to have interpersonal communication here, okay? So Michelle, could you please say, ¿qué hiciste este fin de semana?
¿Qué hiciste este fin de semana?
Very good. And everyone else can say that as well. ¿Qué hiciste este fin de semana? Excelente, excelente. Craig, you too? ¿Qué hiciste este fin de semana? Close, very close. And I just realized that I don't have you guys highlighted. So I'm sorry, not highlighted, but screen sharing. So I was like, oh, you guys are probably having a hard time because you don't see it in front of you. And here it is. All right. So one more time. ¿Qué
Thank you,
hiciste
Lewis.
este fin de semana? No problem, Michelle. One more time. Here we go. ¿Qué hiciste?
Hiciste este fin de semana?
Very good. Craig and Katie, can you try that?
Yahoo! I'm so perfect for the class. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Awesome. So the one thing I would say is at this word right here, a lot of people, we want to add S's to the end of this. So it turns into hiciste. And the proper way to, the proper way to say it would be hiciste. ¿Qué hiciste este fin de semana? So you would get rid of the S.
Hiciste este fin de semana?
Excelente, excelente. Okay. So now number 17. En tu opinión, let's see here. There we go. Here's the actual question. ¿Cuál es la solución a los problemas del medio ambiente? What do you think is the solution to environmental problems? Let's go ahead and just say that question all together because it's kind of a mouthful, okay? Let's break it up into chunks and we'll just say, ¿cuál es la solución?
¿Cuál es la solución
Good.
del medio ambiente?
Let's go ahead and say it in chunks, Michelle. So, a los problemas.
A los problemas.
Del medio ambiente.
Del medio ambiente.
Sí, del medio ambiente. Excelente. How about let's try it in bigger chunks this time. ¿Cuál es la solución a los problemas
del medio ambiente?
And now let's go ahead and finish it. Del medio ambiente.
Del medio ambiente.
Muy bien. All right, now let's try to say the whole thing. Not very fast, but still kind of fast in our tone. So here, let me say it first so you get a pace. ¿Cuál es la solución a los problemas del medio ambiente? Go ahead and say it.
¿Cuál es la solución a estos problemas del medio ambiente?
Very close there, Michelle. Very close. Can I have you say it one more time? ¿Cuál es la solución a los problemas del medio ambiente?
¿Cuál es la solución a los problemas del medio ambiente?
Yes, perfect. Perfect, Michelle. Great job.
Really?
Yeah, it was exactly right. It was exactly right, okay? We're going to keep going here. ¿Trabajas como un voluntario? Michelle, can you say that for me?
¿Trabajas como un voluntario?
And I said that wrong because it actually doesn't have un in there, but that's how I would say it. But ¿trabajas como voluntario? Can you say it again without the un in there?
¿Trabajas como un voluntario?
Very close. How about Katie and Craig? Could you try that for me?
My pronunciation is not that great.
Very good, very good. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to stop highlighting everyone, and we're going to finish off those last two all together, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and say this all together. Vas o va, this is the informal, this is the formal. So we're going to say the informal. Vas al gimnasio o participas en otras actividades? Let's go ahead and just say that much because the rest of it is a little hard, okay? Okay, ¿vas al gimnasio o participas en otras actividades? Try that. Oh, yes, I can screen share. Here, I'll screen share one more time, and I'll also copy and paste the text into the chat. Okay, here, let's go ahead and do this. Boom, there's that, and also the screen share. Okay, all right. All right, so, ¿vas al gimnasio o participas en otras actividades para hacer ejercicio? Very good, guys. Very good. Excellent. Excelente. Okay, and that again is do you want to go to the gym or do you have other activities as exercise? Do you go to the gym or do you have other activities as exercise? All right. And I love to go to the gym. I love to run. I love to do some weights sometimes. And, just, and my favorite activity to go working out is rock climbing. I love rock climbing. All right. So, and last question we have here is, ¿tienes mascotas? Excelente. And one more time, I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to put it on the chat here. ¿Tienes? Oh, I just put B. ¿Tienes mascotas? Excelente. Y yo sí tengo mascotas. Muchas gracias por preguntarme. Yo tengo una perrita y se llama Luna. She's a little multi-poodle. She's around here somewhere. See? Okay. Muy, muy bueno. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk through a phone conversation real quick because we're going to run out of time pretty soon here. I wish we could cover some more things, but we had to deal with some technical difficulties here and there. But we're going to go ahead and go through a phone conversation, and then we'll be done. I'll open up for some questions, and then we'll have you have a pet named Snowball. That's really cute. And then we'll go ahead and ask questions if you guys have any thoughts or you want resources for the future. Okay. Let's go through a phone conversation. So this one I am going to screen share because it's going to be a little hard to copy and paste this whole thing. But what I will do is I'll send the document to you all, so you'll have it in the Take Lessons thing. Here we go. And here goes the document sending. Boom, boom, boom. Did you guys all get the document? Okay, it'll upload soon, I believe. But in the meantime, what we'll do is we'll screen share. We'll screen share while that is uploading because that'll be a resource for you guys to take with you. All right. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and look at this screen right here, and I'll make it a little bit bigger so everyone can see very well. All right. So this is a casual phone conversation. And in different places of the world, we have different ways of answering the phone. In Mexico, a lot of people just say hola or bueno when they answer the phone. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a model conversation between some people doing phone conversation. And what I would like to do is I would love to go ahead and get some phone conversation here. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to run through it myself, and you guys are going to hear how it sounds, okay? So we'll have person A and person B, the person answering the phone and the person calling, okay? So when I answer the phone, I have the phrase hola or bueno. And in Venezuela, you actually can say aló, aló. So that's different ways to answer the phone that we have all throughout Spanish-speaking places, okay? Okay, so let's try this together. Hola, bueno, y aló. Sí. And actually, it's not aló, it's aló. There you go. Everyone's got it right now. My apologies for mispronouncing that one at first. So now person B is the person calling, and they're going to respond to the person that's answering, okay? So they're going to say, hola, habla blank. So let's go ahead and say, hola, habla Craig. And then, excelente, excelente. Gracias, Katie. Okay. Hola, habla Craig. The both of you go ahead and say, hola, habla, and then put your name in there. Let's actually put your name in there. Hola, habla, and your name. Okay? Okay. Excelente. ¿Me puede comunicar con Luis? Excelente. And so these are two ways to say it. So if you wanna get in touch with somebody, you could say, ¿me puede comunicar con blank? Or my name, Luis. And you could say, ¿se encuentra Luis? Or whoever you're talking to. These are two ways to say the same thing here, okay? All right. And here's outcome number one. Person A responds, sí, un momento, por favor. Go ahead and everyone say this with me. Sí, un momento, por favor. Excelente. And person B just says, gracias. Good. Now, not always will the person who responds be giving you the answer you want. So here's outcome number 2. So, no está Luis. Go ahead and say that. No está Luis. Excelente. And person B would say, bueno, le llamo más tarde, which means, okay, I'll call him later. Let's go ahead and say that together. Bueno, le llamo más tarde. Excelente. And that's the outcome you would say if the person isn't there. Now, there's also a different way. And here's outcome number 3, okay? So, outcome number 3 would be, no está blank, pero le puedo dejar un mensaje si gustes. Okay? So, let's go ahead and say that together. No está blank, pero le puedo dejar un mensaje si gustes. One more time. Excelente. You guys' pronunciation is really, really coming along. It's really good. Some of you guys already have really good pronunciation. All right. And then person B says, sí, muchas gracias. ¿Le puedes decir que blank? Can you guys say that for me? That's a good response right there. Katie said, sí, muchas gracias. ¿Le puedes decir que le llamaré más tarde? And that would be this right here, incorporating it into this question, into this answer right here. So that's a very good answer. In fact, I'll type it in because that's pretty cool. ¿Le puedes decir que le llamaré más tarde? Sí, exacto. Le puedes decir que le llamaré más tarde. Okay? Excelente. And then the last thing the person A says is, sí, por supuesto. Se lo digo cuando regrese. Excelente. Excelente. Okay? Well, muchas gracias, clase. Let's go ahead and close it right there. I'm going to go ahead and have you guys answer, ask me any questions you guys might have for the rest of the class here. Does Craig, do you have any more questions? Katie, do you have any questions? And is there any questions from the Facebook panel or the Facebook side? Can you try to upload the document again? Yes, I will try to upload the document once more. Here, let me do that right now while I wait for you guys to ask any more questions. Let me go ahead and do recent. Okay, and you guys can find that document in your journal later, okay? Let's see, here it is. I'm gonna try to get it back to you guys one more time. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, snap, okay. Well, here, let me do this one more time. Okay, let me get this out here. And this is a lot more difficult than I thought. Here, let's do, there it is. Oh, no. That's not it. Okay, so that's your homework I also sent you right now. Were you guys able to see that? What I'm just about to send you? Okay, so that's the homework. What you guys are going to do is you guys are going to go ahead and do a little journal. And you're going to, there's a little idiom for you, bitten off more than you can chew, which in Spanish, you would say, he tomado más de lo que puedo. I've taken more than I can handle. Okay? He tomado más de lo que puedo. And what I want you guys to do is I want you to write a little journal of your day and send it to me if you can. And you could send it at this email right here. Go ahead and do desktop. And oh, there. And this is the casual conversations. There it is. There's the phone conversation. All right. All right. Yes. Let me go ahead and share my public profile with you guys. The link to my public profile so you guys can reach me there and send me your questions there, okay? Let me just get to it right now. And dashboard and public profile. And there I am. All righty. I'm just going to link my public profile so you can go ahead and send me your homework right to this spot right here. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for attending class. I hope you guys had an awesome time. And I will catch you at some other day. All right? Please sign up for my next class. It will be oh yeah, leave a review for my class. Leave a comment, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say. You have a question. Oh, Michelle has one more question. Okay, Michelle. Michelle, here's one more question. And before I do take that question, I want to just say thank you to all my Facebook viewers today and all the YouTube viewers out there. And thank you so much to my class for participating so awesomely. All right, Michelle, what question do you have? Just real quick.
Do you have by any chance like private lessons?
I do.
Like
I offer private
individual
lessons.
private lessons.
Yes.
That you can have with me.
Yeah. If you click on my profile down there, which I sent you in the text box, you can ask me questions and be able to talk to me directly on my profile. Okay. And then you can get private lessons through that.
It's free, right? You don't have to pay anything for it.
The private lessons are they are paid. The questions are free though. I will answer all the questions you have, okay? All right. All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to close it right there, okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.